Got a podcast, webinar, or live stream you need recording? Grandma's Studio. It's what your grandma would have wanted.
Welcome back, folks, to another 3Ps in a podcast. It's the 7th of February. It's 12:30. So by the time this comes out, it'll all be out of fucking date anyway. Don't forget you to look us up on Audio Boom, and that'll lead you to Apple and Spotify and all the other stuff. And we are recording this in Grandma's studio in Loughborough. So if you want to, so if you want to come along and record your own podcast in Grandma's studio, then go for it. Oh, that looked like product placement then, Chris.
Oh, no, sorry. It's
all right, didn't it?
My protein drink.
Yeah, it looked all professional then. It looked like we've got a sponsor. We still haven't got a sponsor yet, but we're still trying. Thanks to Jasmine Wallace for the artwork. And if you want to get on this place, hire this place for your own podcast, and come. And if you do want to sponsor us, get on bluevanmancontacts@gmail. How we going, lads?
All right.
Very well, thank you.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you've had a hectic day, Chris, but we won't talk about that.
No. We won't.
Oh, the joys of a family.
Yeah.
Right, so as Chris might have to shoot off in a bit because he's having things to do, we're going to go straight in. Now then, in Scotland, lads, there's a pub called the Black Bitch.
Yes.
Now, I thought, as you two are here, this is why I use you pair. Apparently, they're changing the name from the Black Bitch to the Willow Tree. It's a Green King pub, so that's not very neutral, is it?
No.
King, it should be, I'd have thought King's like a superior thing.
So why they want to
change it?
What it is, Green King CEO Nick McKenzie said the company is pressing ahead with the change of the name. They seem to think that calling the pub the Black Bitch is racist.
But in what way racist?
Yeah, that's what
because of the word black.
Black?
Yeah.
You're joking?
No,
because at first, when I read it, I thought it was because it was calling people bitch. I didn't realise it was the black
did.
bit. I didn't realise it was the black.
Yeah, I thought it was the word bitch.
Yeah. No, it's black.
Oh, that's
so
better.
let's say, right, there's a pub in Leeds called the Black Swan.
Right.
Are you telling me they're going to change that because of the word black? Because it's going to get to the point you won't be able to
go
use
black
the
pub.
word black.
You won't be able to
we're going to
pub.
call just
or Blackburn.
Just, I don't know, Northern Pool. It's ridiculous. It's getting out
Pool
of
by
hand.
the sea.
I personally don't think it's racist.
No.
At
It
all.
ain't, is it? In fact, it's creating
I didn't even think
racism.
it was to do with race. I thought it was just.
And to me, it
the
sounds
bitch
like a
bit.
good pub.
Well, what it is, it's the pub's been called the Black Bitch for 500 years or so.
Yeah,
because
I did read up on it.
Yeah, the dog used to.
Yeah.
Was part of it. The dog used to take food to its owner and all that. They just
So
called it the Black
dog
Bitch.
was black.
Yeah, and a bitch.
And we call female dogs bitches.
Exactly.
So how's that racist or
I don't know.
misogynist?
Who's actually been moaning about it?
Well, I don't. Probably somebody.
Middle class woman.
No,
but yeah.
Who's been moaning about it?
They don't know. Apparently, residents, they've had a moan about it, but the residents who agree with the name of the pub, they've got a petition up and everything. It's in Linlithgow in Scotland. They just can't believe it. And apparently, it's been on GB News. Do you watch GB News?
Yeah, I like GB News.
I like GB News. Eamon Owens has weighed in. He thinks it's a load of shit. Isabel Webster, though, she admitted she was uncomfortable about reading the name out of the Black Bitch on air.
Oh, God.
I think she thought
Do you ever watch Gloria Del Piero? She does like an afternoon slot.
Right.
You seen her?
Oh, what, on GB News?
Yeah.
I've seen bits of it. It's not when I normally catch up on YouTube and stuff like that. I think you have to watch GB News and Sky News and BBC News to get a balanced debate. People aren't going, oh, you're watching GB News.
The thing is, GB News is honest news.
Yeah.
And, they're not left-wing, they're not right-wing. They just tell you...
Facts.
Yeah.
Within reason, yeah.
The way it is. And BBC News, I can't watch it.
No.
I cannot watch it.
I can't watch it. I can't remember
And
the last
even
time.
that Good Morning Britain, that Susanna Reid, so fake. Last week, they was talking about the bills going up for Lecky and gas. And all four panellists, all of them were millionaires.
Yeah.
She signed a deal that's 700,000 a year. That Ben Shepherd, he's on 500,000.
Yeah.
And the other two guys were over 100,000 a year. Yet she was making out. It's not fair though, is it? People will be struggling. I'm thinking, you don't give a damn.
No, they don't give a damn.
No,
it's
don't.
like Keir Starmer. He's worth like 8 million.
I know.
And then there's another woman in the Labour Party who's like a billionaire. She is a fucking billionaire, and she's got the nerve to say how she knows how we feel about
She has no
things.
idea.
They haven't got a fucking
Ain't got a
clue.
clue.
Haven't got a clue. And the Tories, they're the same. They've all got millionaires and billionaires.
All parties are.
Yeah. Rishi Sunak, what's he fucking? He's a millionaire. His missus is like one of the richest women in the world, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh no, you're telling us, you fuck off. Don't you tell me how to live.
I had my Lecky bill, and it was massive, it was like 3 times the normal amount. So
Put a jumper on.
yeah, I rang them up this morning, and he turned around to me and he said, "Oh, it's just an estimate. Have you got time to read?" So I went outside. I'm not making. This was this morning. So I had to read it out to him. Then he changed it, and they knocked 120 quid off.
Yeah.
Now, that's me being super, super careful and tight. Can you imagine if I was 76 or a grand,
Yeah.
you know, and you're living on your own and you get a bill like that? You wouldn't know what to do.
No.
And it's horrible.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just a complete joke. So, you know, Lithgow residents, they're moaning about it. And I don't blame them for moaning either. It's just coming in. Somebody, it's like Green King's a foreign company anyway, isn't it? Is it from Singapore or something? They've come in, decided...
What, the pub chain?
Yeah, I think an actual place in Singapore or the Philippines or somewhere own it. And they've come in and said, right, that's racist. Because I think I should have... didn't Spoons try to change the name of a pub called the Black Boy? But it was about a fucking chimney sweep.
It's,
You know what I
It's
mean?
gone mad.
it's crazy,
It
isn't
is, isn't it? It's gone absolutely fucking mad.
I mean, I don't know.
I fucking don't know. Oh, so we'll leave that one there then. So basically, Green King, you're wrong. You should just leave the pub as it has been for years and years and years. Because people still call it the Black Bitch.
Yeah.
They'll still call it
Yeah,
the Black
they will
Bitch. So, right, moving on then, folks. Let's get your word of the cast done. Have you got one?
Yes. Because I know you're thinking, yeah, now time.
I know what he's going to do. He's just going to fucking up and leave me and Adi here, you know.
Bear with me. Just bear with me. I've had to get new glasses as well. Right. Hang on.
Is this that phone out yet?
Yeah. It is beautiful still. Hang on.
Sorry, folks. We'll just...
See, that's when I had to take the readings. I had to take the readings of the looking guy. I will be there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Not as quick. I've got it.
Got it.
The word of the cast.
Oh, no. We've got to do the jingle.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll do the jingle now.
Chris's word of the podcast. Word of the cast is vivarium.
Ooh.
I repeat, vivarium. Do you know what it means?
No, that's what we're asking you.
You know.
It means an enclosure, container, or structure adapted or prepared for keeping animals. So basically, it's a container for animals.
All right.
A
What, like
vivarium.
when we transport animals from the yard to the abattoir?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
they're put in a vivarium. And
Oh,
I
right.
never knew that.
No.
That's an interesting
Very good,
one.
Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you for the word of the day, Chris. That's
My pleasure.
Very good. Right, so let's move it on now. We're going to race through
We are,
this today. Queen Camilla, matey. You wanted to have a chat about Camilla?
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
over the moon.
Oh, Adie's going on for fuck's sake.
As you can see on my new WhatsApp picture,
Yeah.
I've put Charles and Camilla's. Just an honour to her. I'll try and say this as quickly as I can. Is this? She deserves it.
Right.
And I think I know why the Queen's done it. Prince Charles has just been supportive to his mum, and Camilla has been supportive to Prince Charles. And the Queen has recognised all the hassle and the abuse Camilla got from the media.
Yeah.
It was disgusting about her looks, and she was being supportive to Prince Charles. And when people say, "Oh yeah, but he had an affair," Diana slept with. She had about 10 affairs, and no one blinked an eyelid with her. So you can't help you fall in love. So what happened then when they got married in 2011, and for her to be Queen Consort is a massive, massive honour, and it's a big statement for the Queen to do that.
Yeah.
Because the Queen recognises that Camilla makes Charles so happy, because if you watch video footage of when Charles is with Diana, he's miserable because he was forced into that marriage.
Well, Diana was just king fodder, weren't she? That's all.
Yeah, well,
she was a
just
good-looking lady. She was a good-looking lady.
That's all.
That's it. Yeah,
because they did it years ago with Henry VIII and Charles I. That God Almighty, Charles I married a Catholic French woman.
Yeah,
and
it just goes from worst to worst, doesn't it?
He wanted to change the whole of Britain to Catholic.
Yeah.
So what Charles has done is nothing.
No,
absolutely nothing. So. And I know I said I'd make this quick. I'll try. Is this? It's for our generation to have a king and a queen is the most amazing thing to me.
Yeah. I mean, I like Camilla. She had a lot of shit thrown at her way, didn't she?
Which is right. And what a strong woman.
Yeah.
To put up with
and
that.
all she's done is just gone along with it, ain't she? She's not
kept her mouth shut.
And the other thing is that when Diana was there was always controversy, always something going fucking wrong. She was always moaning about something. Camilla, she's just took it on the chin and carried on. She's not made a big fucking song and dance.
No.
She ain't had a photo took outside the Taj Mahal with a see-through Jess holding kids.
Yeah.
She's just like,
sneaking people like Brian Adams, that Will Carling into Kensington.
Yeah, scrumming down with him. Yeah.
Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah. So what do you think of it, Aidy? Because you didn't say a lot. You're not really a royalist, are you?
You know what? The Queen, she's great. She's done loads for this country.
Yeah.
And I think, the position she was put in as at an early age, she's done brilliant. She's brilliant.
23.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not a royalist, so.
No. I am a royalist. I think the royals need to be trimmed down. I think we should just fuck Harry and Meghan off. Just get rid of them. I don't mean execute them. I just mean just when she just starts speaking, just say, who are you?
You say it needs trimmed down. In what way?
Well, the thing is, like Princess Anne's kids, they're not part of it, are they? Really? Although they don't carry a title, do they? So I suppose
because Princess Anne didn't want them to.
No, because
she wanted her kids to make their own way.
Exactly. And I don't know. I just think it needs looking at. And do they need all these houses? Charles is like, I don't fucking know. But
let me give you my take. When people say about the houses generate income.
Yeah.
Because they're not private anymore.
No, they're not.
There's only
these
segments that are private.
Yeah.
But they bring in so much revenue.
Yeah.
The royal family cost each taxpayer a penny a week in our tax. Yeah. That's it, just a penny.
And they do pay tax as well.
Yeah. So. But they bring in over 350 million a year in revenue.
Yeah.
So they are worth the money.
Yeah.
I
agree with it. I agree with it, mate. Yeah. I think you're right. So, So, right then, we've sorted that out. Hey, I've got to tell you what, Chris, we might be done by the time you fuck off. Right, I'll tell you what I want to chat about now. Have you seen the Jimmy Carr thing?
No.
About the Holocaust joke.
I saw it in the paper.
I heard about that, yeah. I read about it.
What is it? Refresh it.
Right, what he's done is he's got a new video out on Netflix. How's the... She'll be all right. He's got a new video out on Netflix, and it's called his Dark Materials, right? So it's Jimmy Carr, isn't it? It's what he does. He pushes that boat, and by the time it's in the middle of the Atlantic, it's gone. And he's made a so-called joke about the Holocaust, where I can't remember the joke exactly, but he says Hitler killed 6 million Jews, but what people didn't realise, he killed gypsies and everybody else as well. He says, but he said something along the lines of, he killed gypsies, but nobody talks about that because they don't talk about the pros of it, right? So, it's like a, fucking hell, Jimmy, that's close, isn't it? And now people are all up in arms about it, and they're all moaning, and, they're asking, some are saying that they're going to want him cancelled, get him off Netflix, I'm never watching this again.
It's just comedy.
But the best thing is, if you go onto Twitter and Facebook and you question people saying cancel it, they've not even seen the sketch. They've not even seen the
it's
part
the media
of the
again, because the media think they're judge and jury.
Yeah.
With everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not offended by it because he's just a comedian. If you got him in here or you invited him around for tea and you said to him, look, do you hate gypsies? He'd say, of course not.
Oh, of course
it's
you
just
don't.
part of his material. It's just a joke.
But the other thing is, Culture Secretary Nadine Dorris.
I can't stand.
She's attractive though, isn't she?
No,
Don't
I
you
like
her?
Penny Maundart. Oh, she's lovely. See that.
So anyway, she's saying now that they're on about saying if comedians make jokes like this, they're on about putting them in prison.
really.
You see what I mean? They're trying to kill comedy now.
Yeah. So what?
Put them in
But who decides what joke is over the top and what's not over the top? Because everybody who were watching Jimmy Carr would laugh. So you can't say, are you going to put all them in there as well for laughing? Is it going to come to the stage now where if you laugh at a Jimmy Carr joke, then right, well, we're going to lock you up as well?
Yeah. So you might as well go and arrest Roy Chubby Brown.
Exactly.
Because that guy is a nice. He gives loads to charity.
Yeah.
He's just a nice bloke, but he rips everyone to bits.
Yeah. He likes to. The idea of comedy is to try and shock, I think, as
Yeah.
well.
Look
Yeah,
at
that's
Frankie
what they want to
Boyle.
do. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Frankie Boyle. Yeah.
Frankie Boyle is brilliant, but he's not a nasty person.
Yeah, I personally don't. I'm not a fan of Frankie Boyle. I don't know why it is. It's more about him than the material. There's just something about him.
Because
But
he's Scottish.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But I wouldn't stand around and say, right, get rid of Frankie Boyle. Let's sack him, get rid of him, cancel him, because that is not the way it works.
Gets people talking though, doesn't it?
Yeah, because we're discussing. But admittedly, I haven't seen the clip. I just read a little bit on the.
Yeah.
And that was it.
But it's like the thing as well is coming back to the bit where Nadine Dorries is saying, right, we'll put people in prison.
You know what?
That's
Right,
ridiculous.
that really boils me up. That does, because
Wait,
they're
he's
saying,
getting
no,
angry.
it does. It pees me off because saying they're going to put him in prison, and then that idiot who had that bloke in a shed for years and years,
Yeah.
and he got
18 months or something, or something stupid.
and it was what did it? He didn't have to go. Is it
Who's that?
this bloke? They put this
Like a special needs person, weren't he? Just used him as a slave.
and kept him in a shed for years
Talking
and
to the mic.
years.
I didn't know that.
Years and years.
So how did you get out?
So they found him,
They
didn't
found him,
Yeah.
didn't they?
That went over
He
your
said,
head
how
then,
did you
didn't
get
it?
out?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it is there, though. It's like these people who say, right, well, that is fun, not funny, you're going to prison. It's like these fact checkers, isn't it? Where these when you say something controversial on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and they'll say, oh, our independent fact checkers have found that is not true. Well, who says it's not fucking true? Because fact checkers are paid for by Google and Facebook, and so you're going to fit their narrative, ain't you? You're going to go along their lines. So who says it's a fucking independent fact checker when it's funded?
getting to, I've said this for ages. It's getting to the point where we won't communicate with each other anymore.
No.
Because people will be too
You
scared
can't
to
say
say
anything.
No,
anything.
you can't say
No.
absolutely anything. It's just a joke. And once again, it's the fucking left wing snowflakes who
I don't
cannot.
understand how they've done it. Because they've all of a sudden, like I remember Michael Foot, the leader of the Labour Party, and he was proper left wing. And then all of a sudden, the lefty has took over.
Yeah,
But
but they've not took over, have they?
that's how it feels.
It does feel like it, but is that you?
Yeah, I'll switch it off. Sorry. God damn it.
Yeah, but they're not taking over, is they? Because they're all right, Joe Biden, but he don't know what fucking day it is. I mean, anybody who shits himself in front of the Pope or whatever isn't all there, are they?
You know what? Trump's going to run again, and I hope he gets in.
Yeah,
Really?
I think he
I
will.
do.
I think he'll get in
I
again.
really do, because
Wait, he's not in there.
I like Trump.
Why-
And do
don't
you know
you-
what I like about him is that
He talks into the mic.
He's a racist.
He's not a
He
racist.
bloody is. Looking out the trouble
Everyone's
he caused.
racist.
No, but you don't have someone like him in charge, do you? In the
It's
power.
not about being.
Yeah, but look at all them
racist.
rednecks. What happened?
How do you mean?
Well, look what happened when they all bloody.
But how do we know
Oh,
that
went to the
weren't?
Capitol.
How do we
Yeah,
know that
no,
weren't
but how did
staged?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't staged.
So what you're saying, all those like you're stereotyping straight away because you're saying, look at all those rednecks.
Yeah, they are
How do you
rednecks.
know all of them are rednecks?
Well, most of them are rednecks.
So you're saying all rednecks are racist,
Those rednecks were.
but they weren't putting banners up saying "Get blacks out." What they were doing is saying that they didn't think it was a democratic vote. They thought it was rigged.
Well,
It
I mean,
wasn't
you've got to
really-
be stupid if you believe
You've got
that.
the thing
You
is,
really are.
you look at the figures, don't you? I mean, if you go on that Ben Shapiro, and he'll say like under Trump there was more black people in work, there were more Mexicans in work, there were more
because he
Oriental,
kept everything in
Asians
America,
work. Yeah,
and he stopped paying money to the UN and or the what was it called? It was-
World Health Organization.
And
He soon knocked that on the head, didn't
Yeah, and he put all the money back into America, and that to me isn't racist. That's loving
Oh
your
no,
country.
no! I agree. You've got to look after your own country, like we should look after our country.
He's racist. I don't understand where you're getting this like proof that he's racist.
Because look at the people who support him. They're all rednecks. They are the
right,
rednecks.
Look
Look
at
at that
you
flag.
said
That
Trump's
flag.
racist.
He is.
Where's the proof that he's
Hey,
racist?
and where's the proof he isn't?
Oh, that's the most left
No, but he is.
comment I've
You can
ever
just
heard.
see the people he support him. They're all rednecks.
That's
With
not
that
true.
bloody flag.
76% Mexicans, female Mexicans, voted Trump.
Well, he's racist
That's an
anyway. That's
actual
my.
fact.
That's my.
And that
he's
is
a
why
racist.
it's Aidy's opinion, because it's a free
And you're
country.
entitled to it, but he's really wrong.
We should have said. I should have. We'll bring that up. I tell you what. We'll have a look at that in the next podcast.
Yeah,
What we'll say.
and
is
I'll
Donald.
print out all the facts, and you'll be gobsmacked. Like those the left tried to release this video of him saying misogynistic things about this beauty package.
Yeah.
Remember, and yet more women voted for him to be president than anyone else. So. I like him because he loves his country.
Yeah, but you know when he says "Make America Great,"
Yeah.
did they take it the wrong? What do they mean by great?
It means
but
buy American products, produce
Yeah, but does
American
it?
products.
Did,
Well,
they-
I
no,
suppose
it
but did all they think that? Did they think that "Make America Great"?
How do you mean?
Well, did they? All those rednecks.
I can't answer that because I don't know. The main reason they went to Capitol Hill is because they thought the voting was rigged. It wasn't because they're racist. They thought the voting was rigged. And me, I think it was rigged. I really believe that. Because why would you want a guy who's got dementia to run the country? It was rigged. I'm telling you. Because
I think it was rigged. The fact that Joe Biden was in charge because he's nothing more than a puppet.
and a
Alleged. You
Did
can't
you know that?
say that.
Can you prove it?
Yeah, I've got video footage. And he literally
No,
sits there and kisses him on the lips.
I have seen it when it's like he looks sniffing the hair.
Yeah,
and stuff,
sniffing the hair and
don't it?
kissed him on the lips.
Yeah, I think we'll try and might beat that word. Yeah, you know what to do, lads, who are editing the video.
Dave's panicking, he's checking.
I'm all right. You said it, not me. We'll have a Joe Rogan thing in here at the moment. So, Jimmy Carr then.
Yes.
You're okay.
Fine with it.
Yeah, I am as well. I'm
Completely.
fine with it. I think although the Holocaust was a terrible, terrible thing, you can't put into words how bad it was. I don't think that you should not be allowed to talk about it in that way. And I also think that the way Jimmy Carr delivered it, if a teacher had said it, that it'd been all right with it. But because Jimmy Carr said it, they're not happy with it, and they're just going to try and do him because that's just the way the fucking hell it
In fact,
works.
Whoopi Goldberg's just said something about the Holocaust. hasn't
Well,
she?
yeah, and like they're all about cancel Whoopi. No, don't cancel Whoopi. Let people be able
What
to
did
say.
she actually say? Then?
She said that it wasn't done. He killed the Jewish because of not of the race, but because of mankind being horrible to mankind. But in Hitler's Mein Kampf, he did actually refer to the Jewish as a race. So, Whoopi said, Mein Kampf, he said, I'm not saying Hitler's right or
Whoopi
anything
says.
like that. Yeah, Whoopi said that. He did say that the Jewish was a race.
Yeah.
And it's such a tough one, but I don't think that Whoopi should be, I don't think the Jewish should be cancelled. I don't think Whoopi should be cancelled because of her opinion.
No, of course not.
You know, I mean, she's not gone out there and say, right, let's round all the Jews up and gas them. She's not done anything like that. She's just gave her opinion on what. And although if you agree with it, you agree. If you don't, you don't agree. Just stop fucking cancelling everybody for a free.
Yeah.
Because this is what the Germans did. They burnt books, didn't they? They took people's thoughts away and they got rid of the people. They didn't just get rid of the thought, they got rid of the fucking people. And we've got to stop all this cancelling people because somebody might be upset over somebody eating a fucking
But it's
beef
going to
burger.
backfire because people are going to rebel.
Well,
that's what'll happen.
Yeah, you actually see now.
If you keep pushing and pushing people,
Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
it's going to have the.
yeah, it is. Well,
reverse
you only have
effect.
to go on Facebook and stuff now. There's more and more people now. Back in the day, a couple of years ago, people daren't say anything back. But now people are having enough and they're coming back and they're saying, fuck off.
Yeah. And
So-
rightly so.
Yeah. Rightly so, you did right. It's just, that's the way it goes. So, Right, have you got a... I'll tell you what, we'll get this done in another 15 minutes, then you can go. Have you got a TARDIS moment?
Aidy can go first.
All right, okay, let's do the jingle.
I'd like to go see Trump.
Right, here we go. Let's go for the TARDIS moment jingle now.
Hey.
Right, we're back. Go on then, Aidy. Let's give us your
You know
TARDIS
what? I'd
moment.
like to go back
And have dinner with Donald Trump.
and that, yeah.
Fried chicken.
Go back when I used to play American football and
Yes.
see all my friends. Because that period of my life was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. So I'd like to go back there. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Would there be anything you'd change when you went back there?
No, because I loved that period of my time.
What year was it?
It was about between the 80... It was in the 80s anyway. I can't remember now. 90s and that, wasn't it?
80,
But,
89,
It was that good he can't remember it.
91.
No, I can't remember now, but that period of my
See,
time.
I know where you're coming from with that, because at the back end of the 80s, sort of like flower power was back in when everyone was dead. Loving,
I just
Yeah.
loved
fun.
it. The
Yeah, it was a
period-
great
it was
Frankie
really
Goes
good.
to Hollywood were there, weren't they? And
Everything.
Wham were
Happy
choosing.
Mondays.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, they were just starting, weren't they? Well, coming properly, weren't they? So.
That period of my time was brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, some nice blokes and...
You've been reflecting on when you were healthy again, or
Well, yeah.
people are going, "We can't say that. That's Jimmy Carr kind of material."
But yeah, that was a good time in my life. Enjoyed it.
Yeah. Go on then, Christopher. What is your TARDIS moment? You ain't fucking got one, have you?
I have, and
When you had your
it's going
virginity.
back to the the royals again.
There we go.
Is this one? I'd like to be in the room where Prince Charles and Camilla watched the full interview of Harry and Meghan to Oprah Winfrey, and what they actually said
Yeah.
when they finished
Yeah.
watching.
Charles
I-
is there
I
with the
would-
bag of
you know,
Doritos.
What do you think he would have said?
I thought he'd go mad.
Yeah.
Because the way Harry and Meghan made out that Prince Charles or Prince Philip said a racist thing about their baby, about the colour of the skin. And I personally think they were just curious. Would it be light? Would it be dark? It's just a curious question, which I was asked when Amy was pregnant with Jackson and said, "Oh, do you think it'll be the same colour as you?" I didn't turn around and say, "You racist sods."
Punch you in the
You know what I
fucking
mean?
nose.
But just the way they were, because I like Harry.
I
But
did
that,
like
that
Harry.
interview was unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he attacked his own family,
Yeah.
which I didn't understand.
No, I can't.
Like, you can love a woman, but don't do that. Surely
Yeah.
not. And then him and William have always been close.
Yeah.
And then the way he said, I don't talk to him. Like telling millions of people
Yeah.
that. Why would you
Why
do
would-
that?
yeah, why would
so
you do that?
I'd
It's-
love to be in the room where Prince Charles switched the TV off and just to hear what he actually thought. That'd be amazing.
I bet Charles kicked off, and I bet he got servant in going, "Throw that vase against that wall." I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. That's a good one. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Just sit there and watch
just
him
to sit there
yeah.
and listen.
Yeah.
And say, that'd be great. Because can you
Invis-
imagine if he was effing and blind saying that little?
I knew he weren't mine.
He ain't
I
even
knew-
my son.
yeah, I knew he
can
made
you
you
imagine
it.
if he
Yeah,
said that? He
yeah.
said, "He ain't even my son."
Yeah.
I'd be like,
He must have said something to him though privately, surely.
I don't know, do we? This is it.
No, he must have said.
We don't know
No.
if he's cut them off
Yeah.
because Meghan. I like Meghan as like she's a good person.
What
in a
is she?
way.
Has she really? What has she actually done though? Is it that bad that she,
She's tried to put a riff.
Yeah,
and
I
don't
think
know
she has.
why
I
she's
think
done
she's
it.
done it.
And I think she's got a little bit of a chip on her shoulder.
A little?
But she's cold. The way she cut her
Got a
dad
fucking
off,
old bag of chips on her shoulder.
like she's made Harry cut his family off.
Yeah.
And I don't understand what she wants to gain
Do you
from
think
it.
it's so because anything around the fact that she hasn't really got a family? All she's got is a mum. She's cut her dad off, and all her half sisters and half brothers or
Yeah.
whatever. So do you think, well, if I haven't got a family, you ain't having a family?
I think she's a control freak.
Yeah, I do.
And
It's frightening.
Harry, you got to remember, Harry was lost. You remember he
Yeah.
used to go clubbing in Vegas?
Yeah,
and
dressing up as a Nazi.
Yeah, fighting with photographers.
Yeah.
And now he's like saying it, like he was lost, so he was looking for someone to be strong and to be the matriarch, and she came along and he's let her do it.
Yeah. Because when you think about it, he's been in the royal family. He's always been told where to go to school. I mean, obviously we do anyway, but what to do, what to eat, what to wear. Joins the army. Right, go over there and do that, fly that helicopter and do all that. Now it's come to the stage where he's a grown man. He's out the army. He's thinking, right, what the fuck am I going to... I'll get somebody to tell me what to do again. And that's it. So... Yeah.
So that's mine.
Okay.
What's yours?
Mine is Tim Berners-Lee when he invented the internet.
Yeah.
He did it in 1989. I was sitting there the other night and thinking, you're on your tablets, ain't you? You're all going through. I think, that'd be good if you could be there when you seen the bloke when he invented the internet, and you could turn around and say to him, do you know how much fucking trouble you're going to cause here now, sunshine? Because let's face it, the internet
you can do anything.
Fucked everything up in it. Everybody knows where you are now because your phone's just kicked in, so we know we've got a ping off you. Your thing's pinging at your electric thing, isn't it? I bet that's wired up to the internet to keep track of what you do, is it?
No.
No, right, I'll shut the fuck up then.
Oh, James Bond over there.
No, but it's there though, isn't it? Everything
I know what you're saying.
You go into a shop, you buy something, bang, they know you're there because you paid by... And I was just thinking, I wonder if you realise how much damage, although he's done a lot of good, how much damage he could do.
Do you think it's done more good than bad?
Do you know what, mate? I'm 50-50.
Well, it's done a lot of bad, isn't it?
I'm with AD. I think it's done more harm.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can get on the internet now.
Yeah, but you could put something in wrong by accident.
Yeah. And the police are on your door. Get arrested.
Because, or you could look something up. And there's certain words. I've said this before. You've seen that film, what's it called? About that guy who was a whistleblower. It was a brilliant film.
Don't know.
I forgot his name. Anyway, if you put certain words in, it goes to this supercomputer and they track it. That's why they know.
It is on Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I've been saying this before. I know an old dear, and she's in her 60s, and she had a meat-based ball dish that rhymes with maggots. Right? If you say it, you get fucking strike with peas and potatoes. She says, "Oh, we're having mushy peas, meat-based ball dish, and mashed potatoes." She's got a week's ban. You know the word out of the fairy tale in New York, you scumbag. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, you can't say
no.
But you can get
yeah, but in America it comes up and it gives you a strike.
Right.
So that's another one you've got to beep there, mate.
Well, I personally think it's done more harm because when we were kids, let's say I'd run down the road, knock on your door and say, "Oh, you're coming out to play football?" You'd grab some malt loaf or some cheap crisps from Asda where you open it, get some salt, pour it in and shake it. I forgot what it's called. What
the old the blue bag
salt.
The old
crisp.
Yeah. Bomb it down to the playing fields. You'd be there all day, right? And then come home and you've only got 4 TV channels. Happy as Larry. Yeah. Now, everyone's, you know, I went into doctor's surgery last week. There must have been 6 people there. We're all doing this.
Yeah.
On the phone.
No one spoke to each other.
That's what it's like.
Because you'd get a magazine, pick it up, turn around, so seeing that.
Yeah.
See tits through that. There's a K catalogue. Anyway, but my point
he's
is,
looking at you going, what the fuck are you on about, man?
So
born in a doctor's.
It's like, and you don't really learn anything. Like if I want to look something up, I think, oh, what's that? I'll Google it. When I was a kid, I'd go down to the Colville Library, get the book, and I'd read and write it down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Facebook and Instagram and people have committed suicide because someone said something bad or some kid at school. Like when we used to get bullied, someone would say, "Oh, you dickhead plumter."
Yeah, but what would people do if these went down? If these all went down
people
for a week or so?
It'd be brilliant.
Kids, real nasty things.
Yeah.
And these kids kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's doing more harm.
I'm
telling you.
I think it is, yeah.
And dating, like no one dates properly anymore.
No.
Internet, isn't it?
Like, it's all internet dating.
Yeah, it is.
So you can be whoever you want.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretending,
No.
Well,
it is. Like I say, so I'd like to have been there and says, do you realise how much shit this is going to cause? Yeah, it's going to make me a living out of it, but...
It's going to ruin so many people's lives.
It is.
Look at that. This is my last thing I've said. That Mason Greenwood. You know, the footballer.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, he got arrested because the girl went on Instagram. Like, if Instagram didn't exist, she wouldn't be able to do that. She'd have to
Should have sold it to
physically-
the Sun.
Yeah, or gone down to the police station. Then he got rearrested because they checked his phone, took his phone off him and her phone, and he sent her threatening messages saying, "I'm going to kill you if you don't retract." So he got rearrested. Now, if we didn't have the internet and shit,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have got done for that.
Yeah, that Mason Greenwood thing. All it is that it's just a lot of pictures from her. There doesn't seem to be actually any. It's a tough one to talk about because one, I don't want to commit myself because obviously it's an ongoing investigation, and if he's done it, he needs to get all he deserves. But is it? I mean, I've seen something the other day where somebody's weighed all the screenshots, isn't there? But these times that have been taken out of the screenshot, and where if it was at a certain time of the day, apparently he was doing a photo shoot.
Yeah, but the thing is, what happens is when you get arrested, the police send the information to the CPS.
Yeah.
The CPS then
Who cares,
review
Starmer?
it. Yeah, and then they say you can charge him or you can't
Yeah.
charge him because they've got concrete evidence of what his threats.
Yeah, but no, this is what I'm saying. Are they going to do him for the threats?
Yeah,
Are they going to do
yeah.
him for the rape and the assault?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. There's two different things going on here now. He's getting done because weren't he one of the players who went and when they played away at Iceland, and he got sent home because him and who was the fucking Man City Foden, yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't they the two players who got sent home because they had girls in the room? Now, did she think, right, I'm going to get you now or something? I don't know, and I don't really want to.
He's done something, or else he wouldn't have been charged. But we don't know the extent.
Yeah.
But look at that Robinho, used to play for Man City.
Yeah.
Do you remember him? He got sent down for 6 years.
Yeah, I think this is only the tip of the iceberg. I think there's going to be more of this come out because football players actually think they're fucking untouchable.
But whose fault is that? Is it the football clubs or the agents? Because
Exactly.
if you sign a 17-year-old lad and then you give him a contract at the age of 19, 20, and all of a sudden they're on
75 grand a week,
250
isn't
a
it?
week.
75 grand a
And
week.
then, yeah.
Mason's on.
Now, you're going to think, I could do what I want. Because
Yeah.
I was so mature when I
Yeah.
was 20. And if you've got 70-odd grand a week,
Yeah.
plus you've got night contracts, Adidas, all this other stuff. So your weekly income could be 200,000.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Lot
joke,
of-
isn't it?
lot
Oh
of money
my
for a young
God.
kid, isn't it?
And some bird comes round and you say, come on then, let's do it. No, listen, we're doing it. Because you've lost reality.
Yeah.
If some girl says to me, if I say, oh, can we do it? They say, no. I say, all right, and see you later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've got a
You're
reality
going to have a cup of
check.
tea, won't you, mate?
Oh, and watch a TV drama.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
So, yeah, so there's that one. Right, now we've got about another 5 minutes then, Chris. What do you
Yes.
reckon of Katie Price?
I think and I'm going to be harsh here, she's an embarrassment. She's narcissistic. She's got to let this celebrity, this attention seeking go now. She looks awful and she suffers from body dysmorphia. And I think she tries to she's a great mum. She's an embarrassment.
Yeah, well, you sent me the picture, didn't you, of her when
Yeah.
she was having her teeth done? Have you seen it?
No.
She's had her teeth
Disgusting.
out and they're all pointed and then I think they just click in, don't they?
Yeah.
But and the thing is, I liked Katie Price back in the day. I thought she was an entrepreneur and everything, and she got what she worked hard. All right, I know she started off in porn and stuff, but it's like,
But she became something from nothing.
Yeah.
And now she's become an embarrassment.
well, she's millions. In fact, I'll say to the lads now, if you can put a picture of Katie Price up, she's just had plastic surgery, right? Put it up now. So there you can see that she's had, you pair can't because I brought you the photo in, but she's had massive amount of work done. It's all swelling up. It looks like she's just been like, you know when you eat that puff out of fish or puff fish,
Oh,
and
right, yeah,
makes
yeah.
you swell. It looks like that. And it's just like, and the other thing is, I thought this would make you laugh. She's now started up OnlyFans, and she charges £11 a month for racy content.
But why would you want to look at
Well, you don't
that?
need to pay for it. You can already go and look at it on the internet when she's taking one up the wrong one.
But Kerry Katona's the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like Pete Andre and his wife. I don't know her name. She's a doctor and just a lovely woman.
Yeah.
Katie Price is an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And it's not just about looks. Like Harvey has got a disability, yet she parades him on TV.
Yeah.
She's doing this new stupid program called Mucking Mansion.
Yeah,
she's doing a mansion.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know, but the thing is, right, she's bankrupt, ain't she?
She's doing me jack shit because she's making money all
But
the
this
time.
is it. I mean, I've got it here. Look,
Driving around in an Audi. I can't afford an
She
Audi.
can't
It's just
drive,
been
though.
done, ain't
She
she,
can't
for-
drive. She's been fucking banned. That's why she rolled that fucking Range Rover.
But it doesn't matter. She'll get a chauffeur and she'll sell a story. From that, she'll do a book, My Terrible Year. They don't get punished properly.
No, they don't get punished properly. But she had a court appearance here. £7,350 worth of fines dating back to January 2019, and she paid it. Oh, where the fuck do you get 7k from if you're bankrupt?
Exactly. It's bull.
How do you just get it? It's just fucking... And it all was all because of an unpaid £7.50 dark crossing tolls. She just didn't pay £7.50 because she thinks she's better than the fucking rest of us.
That's crazy.
It's just fucking unreal. But I don't fucking know. It's just embarrassing, really, on how these...
Do you like Katie Price?
Not really. Well, I ain't got out against the woman, but I mean,
She's a redneck.
If she's gonna, well, redneck or not, but if people are stupid enough to give her money, why won't you take it if you're her? If they're going to offer a stupid money,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
the
right,
thing.
isn't it? It is there. But
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
watch anything now. She used to do a thing about horse riding on her old house, and that was really good.
Was that on TLC?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed watching that because...
That was a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, because the wife, June, she's into all the horsey stuff. She used to have
Yeah.
horses. So we watched it. And to be fair to Katie, she was entertaining. She wasn't a complete twat or anything. But now she's just gone fucking stupid.
Yeah. I'll tell you who I do really feel sorry for is Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, that's...
whoa.
You see what happened with her son? Her son
Yeah.
killed himself, 17.
yeah.
And
world change,
she's
isn't
always struggled with mental health.
Yeah.
And then she became a Muslim. And then her son committed suicide about 3 weeks ago, and it tipped her over the edge. She's
after Christmas,
gone
weren't
into,
it?
Yeah, she's gone into an asylum.
All right.
Yeah. So she's not... yeah, because that's another one, isn't it? She's been like...
Up and down.
Up and down all the while, and they just can't...
Fame's not good, is
It ain't good.
Not for some people. Some people can't cope with it.
Do you know what? And I mean, I'm not saying anything stupid or blowing my own trumpet here, but people will say, "Oh, I want to be like you on YouTube. I want to, you've given me the confidence." And I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, folks, don't do YouTube because you've got to be very thick-skinned. You haven't got to give a fuck what people say.
There's always someone there to slag you down.
And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There is.
you've got to. I'd say until you're like my age, don't fucking do it because it will kill you. It will absolutely kill you unless you've got a strong personality. Just fucking keep away from it.
Because it's like these young people see these celebrities getting all this money and they think, oh yeah, I want that life. But look what happens. Look at Caroline Flack.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so many of them. Look at Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Adele now. Adele
Yeah.
cancelling all those
Oh
shows.
God, she's fucked.
She's going to end up round the loop.
She will, but all it is with Adele now, she'll use this and she will write new material for.
They'll be miserable.
Number one,
Yeah.
make millions.
Yeah.
Because like, why don't you do like a really good song like Earth, Wind and Fire, September, Let's Groove. It's always, and I woke up, I put my hand out the window.
Yeah, I put
And
my
it
hand over in the
fell
bed and he
off.
wasn't there. He'd
I
gone his
started
left.
crying, so I chopped my leg off. And people,
Yeah.
like, what a brilliant song!
Yeah,
I'm buying
fucking
that.
brilliant, yeah.
Does it come on 12-inch?
Totally agree. Yeah.
You're a load of shit.
So there you go.
Right.
Right, we'll leave that one there then, folks, because Chris has got to race off and do
Sorry.
things. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, folks. And
We've done 45 minutes.
yeah, we've done 45 minutes. We have. Thanks for watching. If you want the studio, come to Grandma's Studio. It's the place that you need to do a podcast. It's all right in here, isn't it,
lovely.
lads?
Yeah,
it
it's
is
great.
good. Now, I've just had a quick thought. The Tiredest Moment, I'm getting a bit fed up with it now because we're running out of things to do. Shall we put it out to the listeners and the viewers to try and think of a new slot for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just put in the comments down below what you think would be a good little slot that takes about 5 to 10 minutes that we can slip in. So we can slip the Tiredest
Yeah.
Moment out and then slip another one in.
Good
Nothing
idea.
like your best shag or anything like that.
No, definitely not put that. I was thinking, I might come up with something like if you could be somewhere
Yeah.
for 6
Like
months.
the Tiredest Moment.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Past or present. Yeah.
Or if you could be somebody else, who would you be?
For how long?
Oh, a week or what do you reckon?
3 months.
Right, that's it. And don't bother giving us suggestions, folks.
Yeah,
That's
we've got
going to
a
be the new one.
Yeah,
We'll
it
have
could be anyone, past or present.
Yeah, past or present.
I know.
I'll tell you what.
I know mine be straight away. Jim Morrison from The Doors. He slept with
I
so
thought you
many
meant the
women.
wrestler.
He just had a great time.
Yeah.
He died at 27.
Yeah, I'll say you can't be anybody within the last 5 years.
What, before?
Yeah, you go. Anybody in the last 5 years, you cannot be. It goes
Yeah.
before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So say pre 2016, 2017, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine would be Jim Morrison.
Yeah, I can see still that age, isn't it? All right, we'll leave
Right.
that one there, folks. Chris has got to rave off. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and we will catch you again in this time next month.
Yes.
All right, folks.
Bye-bye.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye.
Dun, 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 dun.